about a really cool public art project that's offering a free postal service for special messages. We're talking with the creator who's in studio with us. Welcome, Charlie Dean. Thank you very much.
Hi, thank you so much. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're so patient, and I love the outfit. Isn't it perfect?
The pants, the Dickies pants.
Okay, so
those are great.
Charlie, I haven't heard of Dickies brand in a while. My brother used to always wear that, and he was like some skater kid, you know? So Charlie, you deliver mail and reads mail free of charge. The sender just has to stay patient because it may take a while to get there. I'm hearing it takes anywhere between, Anthony, get this, 1 to 58 weeks. Anywhere
between 1 and 50, yeah.
That's the window, yeah.
That's the window.
If something seems really urgent, I will try to get it done faster.
What inspired this project? I mean, I'm amazed.
Well, I've always been really interested in sort of what having a mediator or an intermediary in a type of communication does to the way two people talk to each other. And so I thought it would be funny to try to get people to talk. And what I'm looking for really is some serious stuff. I want people to break up, or like I want people to confess their feelings for each other. And I sort of want to be the guy who delivers that interesting news, good news, bad news, life-altering news.
This is fascinating. You've been doing this. You launched this public art project about a month ago, and in the footage we're looking at right now, there's some very specific instructions on the mailbox itself. Will you run us through those so people get an idea of exactly what you do?
Yeah, exactly. So when you come to the mailbox, it's in Logan Square at 2741 North Drake Avenue.
There it is.
You can bring, I have these little sheets here if you didn't bring a letter from home, or you can bring your own letter from your house, and you can address this either specifically or ambiguously. So that could be, you know, someone's address, full name and address, their name and phone number, or something like the one who got away, the man I saw on the train with a mohawk, a person with cool pants. And I'll do my best within 58 weeks to find this person and deliver your message to them.
How will you do, if I address something to the one who got away, don't worry, Maggie, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah,
all right?
Calm down, Maggie.
How would you know where to take it? Does there have to be a specific address on there?
I do require your name and phone number. So I do some digging into the sender as well as the recipient, and try to find the most likely person. There's no guarantees that I'll get it right.
Right.
Okay, have you been able to, you know, give any of those pressing messages to anyone yet?
Well, so far it's been very, you know, sort of nice and pleasant, which is great. I've been telling people to have a great day. I did frighten a woman the other day because I think someone was pranking her and wrote a letter addressed from her cat to her that I read, and so. Yeah, she didn't want to talk to me face to face. So in that case, what I do usually is I leave a QR code on their door with a video of me reading the message. Because I don't want it to lose that personal touch.
Right.
But I don't want to just drop off the message, but I do still have to get the recipient the message.
Okay, so you're still getting the word out about this postal service, Charlie.
That's right.
It's only been online really for like a month. How many letters so far, like estimate?
Yeah, I've made about a dozen deliveries out of about 25 total. Some I've been putting off because they're quite far. I have to go to Sacramento, Ellicott City, Maryland, Washington, D.C. I think it's likely I'll be around those places in the next 15 weeks, so that's fine. I have deputized other Charlie Deans in other places of the world. Years ago, I started a group chat on Instagram with every Charlie Dean I could find.
Do they get a uniform and a hat?
I would have to send one, if it came.
You want it to be official.
But no, now I know a guy in the UK who said he's willing to work with me on this. So,
great. Is your name really Charlie Dean?
That is my name.
Okay.
Wow, I am just. I'm blown away because this is so cool. So, you know, what you first want this message to be, you know, mission to be, because it's, you know, public art project. Did you want to, you know, just take all these videos and show them off one day, like almost make a documentary?
Yeah, sure. I'm filming all of them, and some of them that are interesting are getting released, and some are just for the archives or for the sender of the message gets video proof of delivery. Yeah, I'm interested in sort of studying how people talk to each other, and what it does to communication when you stick a guy like me just sort of in the middle of it, kind of playing telephone, and how the message might change based on the nature there's no guarantee I'll read the message verbatim. I sort of might summarize or soften or sort of offer my advice as the messenger. So sort of playing with that way, having a guy like me in between two people affects communication.
And there's no, I mean, I want to say there's an element of privacy because it would just be you and the sender and the recipient, but you will be eyeballing these messages.
Absolutely,
correct?
Yeah.
And do they have to be sent on your form, that green note?
No.
Or can you?
These are a courtesy, but you can.
Oh, those are courtesy.
Yeah, you can bring whatever you like from your house. But this is just for, foot traffic. If you're walking by.
What about three-dimensional objects? What are the parameters there?
Yeah, I do accept parcels. They might sort of arrive transformed or altered or replicated, perhaps. Yeah.
Depends.
An exact replica. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't got one yet, but we'll see.
You haven't gotten a three-dimensional object yet?
Maybe you could
just
be
yet.
the first, Anthony.
No, well, my
Not
wheels
bad.
are spinning
to
right
Logan
now.
Square, yeah.
Because I like this a lot. This is actually, I don't know if you know this about me, Gabby. I used to, for a time, drive Lyft.
Interesting. Okay.
Before I came to Fox, and it was not dissimilar to what Charlie is doing. I set up microphones in the back, and whatever passenger got in the car, I would have kind of a topic of the week, and I'd discuss that with them. Yeah, it was a whole podcast. It was a weekly thing. But like you, I was interested in capturing people's stories, everyday people's stories, and this is why I'm actually fascinated by the project too, because I'm curious what people are saying to one another, and I don't know. There's something. It's kind of the storytelling from everyday people, not famous people, not celebrities, or anyone with an agenda. We're literally talking about everyday people, the creatures of the city of Chicago.
Yeah. So obviously you're posting these videos online, right?
Yeah, they're on CharlieDeanPostalService.com and my Instagram. Those are video proof of the deliveries.
What's your Instagram handle?
Charlie.f.dean.
Okay,
but
you gotta make the F clear.
if you go there, if you go to CharlieDeanPostalService.com,
you'll see all of it.
There will be a link.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, during your deliveries thus far that you've made, and I know we're at the beginning of this project, what kinds of response? I mean, the uniform looks very unthreatening.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You don't exactly look like, oh my gosh, I'm not answering the phone or answering the door here. What kinds of responses have you gotten so far?
Yeah, well, I am still a stranger, and I don't think people like to answer their doors anymore.
Yeah.
And that's fine, and I understand it. But I was standing outside of someone's door for a while, and they were very clearly home. And expecting me too, because I think they had sent a message to their partner, and they were both there at the same time. But only when I said, okay, I'm going to leave it here, and then I walked away, and then they opened the door.
Okay.
So yeah.
They wanted some distance.
So yeah, and I understand that, but people are apprehensive. Yeah.
Do you think that, my dad's a postal carrier?
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah. Do you think that there's a little bit of competition between, or is it equal playing ground? Like, is there going to be an anchorman situation sometimes with us news people? Where they're going to feud?
Go back
Are
and
you
forth.
giving them their respect?
Yeah, I'm nothing but respect for I'm a very poor alternative to the United States Postal Service, but it is actually illegal to compete with the USPS. But
I didn't know that.
It is, but I think I'm not charging, and I don't have the volume really necessary to be competition.
But where do you want this to end up? Obviously, more and more people, you want deeper and deeper messages.
I'd love
you see it in another month.
I'd love to open new drop boxes, maybe in locations with more foot traffic, thinking at a bar or public park, somewhere where people might be walking.
A pad like this.
Right, and a pad like this, because I want to capture people spontaneously sort of deciding to write something as opposed to having to make a journey to my specific Dropbox.
Are you going to document, let's say you do have to go to Maryland or down to Texas or Florida, are you going to be documenting your, I see a truck in these videos here.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing.
I love this. I have to ask you, and I probably should have asked you right off the top of the interview, but when it comes to ideas like this, can you walk me through the moment that you thought, this is a wild idea,
sure.
It really is.
Yeah.
What was the moment where you said, okay, because this is a whole vision here.
Yeah, honestly, I think as an artist, the initial genesis was just, I liked the shape of those blue boxes.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about those, and I wanted to make one out of plywood. And so I sort of started working on that, and I'm like, well, I could just follow through and start delivering these messages. And I've always been very interested in the way people talk to each other and the way the medium influences the message, right? So I think it came from the sculptural point of view and from this sort of social point of view, and I wanted to see what would happen.
What about Charlie Dean away from this? You know, what do you do on your everyday life? Are you just a true artist? And the things that you're trying to, like, you know, come up with be a little different?
I suppose so, yeah. I'm an artist. I work as a carpenter and a stagehand, building sets for live events. That's my day job. But other than that, yeah, I'm an artist and a filmmaker.
Interesting.
Yeah.
See, we get cues from behind the scenes a little bit, so that was just a whiteboard saying that you're doing a great job. But you know what trips me out? Your camera. Is that at the top of your hat and it kind of just gives you another view?
Yeah, that's a 360-degree camera, just sort of clipped right to the brim. That might be why people are a little afraid of me. So I have to work on that, yeah, because it sort of protrudes out there, but then you can flip it around and I get a view of myself and a view of the person I'm talking to.
But that's really
fascinated.
cool.
How long is Charlie Dean Postal Service going to be available? You know, is there a deadline? Because I could see around Valentine's Day.
I definitely want to run through Valentine's Day.
Okay, because there's a lot of, you know, I'm going to get the details wrong, but you know, if you want to send either your sweetheart or an ex, here's the thing. You can sponsor like a cockroach at the zoo or so. You know what I mean? You can name things, and you know, so I could see there you getting some great material for this project around Valentine's Day.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know. So what do you think time frame wise?
You know, it's until I get bored or it becomes untenable financially or other time wise.
Right.
But I'm definitely running it, I would say, into the summer of 2026.
I love it.
Have you gotten that attraction yet that you're hoping for? Is it starting to catch on a little bit more?
I mean, online people have been...
I will be following along.
It's been quite buzzy, but the actual mail I've received, some of it has been a little dull.
I have a feeling, Charlie, one of these days...
Hi, how are you?
Yes,
I am fine.
It is this...
We are going to start with you. Yeah. That is so cool. I love it.
Well, we're going to have you back.
Absolutely.
Because I could see this going in a number of directions. It could be a multimedia project, it could be an exhibit, it could be a documentary series. I mean, I want to see where this adventure takes you. We're at the beginning stages, right?
We are.
I mean, this is, I think we're getting early access
we are.
to
This is kind of like an
the Charlie Dean
ChicagoNOW exclusive.
The CDPS, if you will. Not a competitor with USPS.
No, let's make that clear.
It's an art project.
Dad, calm down over there.
Okay, all right, so easy, federal officials. All right, Charlie, thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having
us
me.
here. Happy trails. Be safe out there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, be safe out there. Okay, once again, the address, if they want to drop off at the post office box for the CDPS, where is it located now?
That's at 2741 North Drake Avenue. That's in Chicago, 60647.
Okay, yeah, that's the Logan Square neighborhood.
Yeah.
Charlie Dean, everybody. Thank you for being here on Chicago Now. We'll be back.
Thanks for having me.